Rotella thought that he was going to have a fun day playing video games and watching movies. But here we are.
This is City Hall.
Here we are.
So this is City Hall. We're waiting on Mayor Jacob Fry, the police chief, Brian O'Hara, still a few minutes away from that one. But again, standing by, supposed to start at 11:30.
Dealing with these dipshits.
As you can imagine, they are getting all their ducks in a row to answer whatever questions they can while they,
I'm fucking pissed about this.
Watching some of this raw footage that we are bringing them via the airwaves.
I wanted to play Grand Theft Auto today.
And responding to it as they can with all sorts of personnel and people from the city here at this scene at 26th and Nicollet. So they definitely have moved up now. The agents, and it looks like several, I mean, they're in jeans and tennis shoes and
welcome in everybody.
It's and no doubt a Saturday morning like the rest of the Twin Cities right now. They thought they were going to have maybe a morning off, and all of a sudden the phone rings and here they are. So it's a very fluid scene that's taking place right now in Minneapolis, and as more law enforcement tries to show up on the scene for scene control, to set a perimeter so investigators can do their work. And obviously we have more observers who are trying to come to the scene, concerned residents who live in this neighborhood. And there's a lot of people who live. There's a lot of apartment buildings and homes in this particular
What the hell are we watching today? Watching
area. My daughter lives in this area as well.
Minnesota Riot Watch and Protest live stream.
There's a lot of people who are going to want to come out and observe from themselves as to what just happened, even when it's 9 degrees below zero outside. So, which only adds to the complications.
Hi guys, welcome in. Say hi in the chat. Say hi in the chat.
There as well. I mean, a few moments ago,
I was supposed to be having a fun day today.
People were pouring water into the eyes of victims who had been overcome by irritants there at the scene.
But no.
Water, when it's 9
we gotta watch
outside,
this.
It's going to freeze almost instantly. So you got multiple issues there at the scene for those who are overcome by some of the irritants that law enforcement is deploying right now in the name of scene security.
Yeah. Just
hi in the chat. Thank you, Sharon's here.
It doesn't seem that the crowd has grown in the last few minutes. It definitely grew by quite a handful of people within the first, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes. But
man, I wanted to play Grand Theft Auto. Now we got to watch real life Grand Theft Auto.
But I think
stop complaining, Mr. Rotella. What's up, Rocco Ballyho? Hold on, Mr. Rotella. I'm at work at the jail.
We just got a brand new statement.
You work at the jail?
Security, and I'm going to read this to you.
Ballyho, okay. Rocco.
A quote, starting at 9:05 a.m. Central Time, as Department of Homeland Security law enforcement officers were conducting a targeted operation in Minneapolis against an illegal alien wanted for violent assault. An individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun seen here.
Okay, so the guy had a gun. What are we upset about?
In the communication that they're sending out. Quote, the officers attempted to disarm the suspect, but the armed
Rocco says, yes, sir, we support ICE here, Ballyho officers. Welcome in. So do I.
Fearing for his life and the lives and safety of fellow officers, an agent fired defensive shots. Medics on the scene immediately
defensive shots? Why are we pissed about this?
But was pronounced dead at the scene. It goes on to say, quoting now, the suspect also had 2 magazines and no ID. This looks like a situation where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement. The statement continues.
Sounds like it to me.
About 200 rioters arrived at the scene and began to obstruct and assault law enforcement on the scene. Crowd control measures were deployed for safety of the public and law enforcement. The situation is evolving and more information is forthcoming, end quote. This statement just coming in literally 3 minutes ago from the Department of Homeland Security. And in this communication to us, they have posted a picture of the handgun that they say was recovered from the scene there at 26th and 26th and Nicollet this morning. So this
Well,
is
welcome in, Dome.
the
It's great to
narrative
see you.
that's now coming in from the Department of Homeland Security. We know
We're live,
that,
Noah.
Greg
Welcome in. It's
Trevino,
going to be a long
with
day for
Border
Mr.
Control
Rotella, it looks
and
like.
federal authorities will most likely
Let's do it.
be talking a lot about this coming up.
I got to make some food.
To be there.
I was going to
News
go to the
briefing
Cherry
in
Pocket and
about
get
20 minutes
like
from
a
now,
burger
give
or a
take
steak
few
sandwich.
moments. We are also waiting on a news conference with Mayor Fry and Police Chief Brian O'Hara that also is scheduled to take place at any moment now. We have crews at each scene, and we will bring you those remarks live as they come in.
And it looks like here that they've handcuffed and are taking away.
I have food here. I have
people.
food.
We're hearing a lot of people arrested or detained. In this
It's more of the
situation,
ambiance.
as
It doesn't
this is
matter,
kind of a
guys.
face-off,
It doesn't matter. Let's get to work,
between
Mr. Rotella.
agents and people in the public here at 26th and Nicholas.
There we
Again,
go.
this is at
Arrest
least
every
the
single one of them.
fourth person in less than an hour that we've seen.
Arrest every
surrounded
single
and-
one of
and
them
put
while
down on
we
the
can.
ground by agents, and then
If they let this
away.
get out of control, we are screwed.
So
I mean, we can
Emotionally
kiss mass
charged
deport. I mean, we're already not even doing
situation,
mass deportations, and these
to say
people
the
think that
least.
we're like putting people on fucking trains
again,
and
the
sending them
city
to
of Minneapolis
sending them to
is asking
Auschwitz. So I mean,
people to stay calm.
what are we even doing?
we know you're watching this, and there's a lot of feels, but to stay
There's
calm
not a lot of
and
feels,
to
you little
avoid
pussies.
This area.
There wouldn't be a lot of feels if we came in there with the force that we needed to begin with.
And again, according to
Where's
Department
the
of Homeland
Insurrection
Security,
Act?
This all happened at shortly after 9 o'clock this morning. At 9:05, according to the statement that they've just posted. All happening from what the Department of Homeland Security says was a targeted operation in Minneapolis against an immigrant wanted for assault. When officers attempted to make that arrest, an individual, according to the Department of Homeland Security, approached.
Okay,
Border
what other
Patrol
shots do we
officers
have?
with a
Let's, if we're gonna
9mm
do this, let's set it up
handgun.
right.
Officers attempted to disarm that suspect, and fearing for his life, an officer and fellow officers fired a defensive shot, and one agent fired defensive shots, and the victim died there at the scene at the corner of 26th and Nicollet this morning.
Yeah, I think it's also important to note more of that. I mean, it's a pretty lengthy, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-paragraph, you know, tweet that you can see on social media for yourselves as well. That according to Homeland Security, they say that the agent was fearing for his life and the lives and the safety of fellow officers. An agent fired defensive shots. Medics on scene immediately delivered medical aid to the subject, but was pronounced dead there. They also go on to say that the suspect also had 2 magazines and no ID, no identification. And then they go on to say, according to, again, Homeland Security, this looks like a situation where an individual wanted to do
What's up, Comic
maximum
Crusher?
damage
Welcome in, Elite
and
Domer.
massacre law enforcement. Again, that is according to Homeland Security and part of their statement and their view of what has unfolded here in South Minneapolis this morning. We are waiting to hear.
We
other
will be
statements
covering
from
the
city,
press
from
conference. It
local
should be
law
right around the
enforcement.
corner.
If there's any similarities or differences, time will tell. We don't know yet, and we are waiting and standing by for those comments.
And in the statement from the Department of Homeland Security, these are key words, and you no doubt remember hearing this from the shooting of Renee Good here 2 weeks ago. And the statement and the key words are this: fearing for his life. And it's a key statement because that is the language that the U.S. Supreme Court, in a very famous case going back to 1989, used to establish the justification for deadly force of a law enforcement officer. If that law enforcement officer feared for his or her life, then in many cases the Supreme Court ruled that lethal force can be justified. So it's a key
You
statement.
don't say.
And when you, tune your radar, because you'll be hearing it a lot here, perhaps from authorities here this afternoon.
And we got
describing
ourselves a
what
riot
took
watch.
place, at 26 in Nicollet this morning.
What's
We
up,
are
Ron?
still
Welcome in.
standing
Yeah, they
by,
shot
waiting
another guy.
for,
I was gonna
Minneapolis
have a
conduct their
fun
briefing
little
here,
weekend, but
and
here we are.
It could happen at any moment now. We have a crew at City Hall waiting for the mayor and the police chief to.
Well, I might as well
arrive
open a
at the
beer.
podium. The moment that happens,
If
of
we're gonna
course,
be
we're
here, we
take
might
you
as well
there
have a
live.
beer.
And we're also waiting for the Department of Homeland Security, especially the head of Border Patrol, Greg Bravino, to have their briefing. That's tentatively scheduled right now for noon. That could slide as well. We will bring you both. If they happen to overlap, we're going to stick with the one that's on the air, and then immediately after that.
M. Weil says it's not official until we hear the song. All right. All right. All right. Let's get it set up. We got ourselves a riot watch. We got ourselves a riot watch. Ooh, there's gonna be a riot. Ooh, there's gonna be a riot. They're gonna hit you with a club, spray you with a lots of water. Yeah. They're gonna hit you with a club, spray you with a lots of water. If you've never been to a riot, you better come here tonight. Wear your black, wear your black, and don't forget to wear your black tonight. Don't you know it's alright? And we're back. Official Riot Watch has begun.
Two magazines with them, so I'm sure there'll be a lot of questions surrounding all of that. Looks like some more canisters and smoke going on.
Good. Get these people out of here now before it gets crazy.
Dumpsters, whatever they can, to form a blockade in the road there as well. I keep waiting. I keep refreshing the president's social media channel, of course, on Truth Social, and nothing from the president yet. Whether he is still being briefed upon this or waiting for
what's there to be briefed about?
Officials to hold their news conference here, presumably in about another 15 minutes.
Insurrection
or so.
Act now.
Know, the moment that we hear anything from the president, we will certainly relay that to you.
Assurance here, can you post the link to Rotella Streams and pin it to pin it to YouTube? We're live in YouTube right now as well.
Can we bring that up?
Pin the link to Rumble in YouTube for us, please.
There has been another shooting involving federal agents in Minneapolis, and I'm working to get more information. I will update as soon as possible to the Trump administration and Republicans in Congress who have now stood silent. Get ICE out of our state now. And this
string cheers to the cause
this morning.
I'm wondering from Lori, can we also get this another statement that was this is just put into our internal Slack channel that we rely on for confirmed information and communication to you. But the Border Patrol Union, the official union of
Ron says, what kind of sick morons would riot at sub-zero temperatures? I think Sharon's here told me that when they're trying to get the tear gas out of their eyes, the water is actually freezing on their face before anything happens. So, I mean, if anything, this could be very entertaining today.
It seems there's just a lot of kind of back and forth at 26th and Nicollet right now. Lori, our producer in the booth, can you get the statement from the Border Patrol Union?
Where are they getting pallets from? Like, I could never in my life find a pallet. Where are they finding pallets?
US Border Patrol putting out a statement just a moment ago saying Border Patrol agents are trained extremely well to protect themselves, their fellow agents, and innocent third parties. Well, wait, we're getting the statement.
Ron says, break out the water cannons. Did we put an alert in Discord as well? Sharon's here. Did we add everybody in Discord, pretty please? It's going to be a busy day.
Yeah, how much water is on that now? Yeah, that's gonna.
Hey, what's up, Betty? Welcome in, my friend Ballyho.
Okay, here's the statement that I was just
Thank you,
referring
Sharon's
to
here.
that has been shared by the official union of the U.S. Border Patrol. It says Border Patrol agents are trained extremely well to protect themselves, their fellow agents, and innocent third parties. When a supposed, quote, peaceful protester brings a weapon, such as a loaded handgun, and brandishes it, there are going to be severe consequences and repercussions. So we have pleaded with
Makes sense to me.
the media and the politicians that their irresponsible, hate-filled, and false rhetoric is going to get people unnecessarily hurt.
Welcome in,
or
Eddie. Nice to
killed
see you, bro.
When they portray our agents and officers as the agitators. They've encouraged these reckless confrontations and attacks on our agents and officers who are performing their lawful duties and enforcing.
We're waiting for the
laws
press
that
conference right
Congress
now, Dome.
has put on the books. It goes on to say that the fake and dishonest media and shameless politicians should be held accountable for willfully misleading the public and enticing these protesters and agitators. We have full confidence that when more facts are revealed, our agents and officers will be shown to have utilized justified.
They're not going to care. Nobody cares.
The threat. We are being
once we show them the evidence, they're definitely going to be clear-headed people. Nobody cares, man. All they're going to hear about is that ICE shot somebody else, and they're going to go nuts.
After this occurred, so
they don't care about facts. They don't care about the left doesn't care about the truth.
I just got a statement here from Indivisible Twin Cities.
They're fucking retarded.
And I'm going to quote them. We are calling for justice for Renee Good and for a return to peace in our communities. ICE has turned our communities into a war zone through its reign of terror. And now this morning, another community member has been shot and killed by ICE. The violence continues. We demand that ICE leave Minnesota and now, and we will continue to stand firm in support of our communities until peace has been restored, end quote. This coming in from Indivisible Twin Cities. We do need to note this morning, and this is an important clarifying
If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button, friends. It will help people on Rumble find the stream.
Department of Homeland Security has released a statement saying that the victim in this case, they are alleging
what's up, Westy Dog? Welcome in, man.
Gun to the scene, and officers trying to protect themselves defensively shot and killed the man there at the scene. And
what's up, Clint? Welcome back.
From,
the Dome is on Riot Watch, Clint. Welcome back, my man. Nice to see you.
News conference here that is scheduled to take place at noon. Of course, this is all very fluid. That may or may not happen at noon. We're also
Wokepotamus, welcome in. It's Riot Watch, my man. So, I'm going to be on tilt all Riot Watch because I wanted to play Grand Theft Auto today. I wanted to stream that. So I'm pissed.
Thus far this morning, and then I will provide some comments myself. Chief.
My name is Brian O'Hara.
Hi, Brian.
BRIAN_OHARA. I am the Minneapolis Police Chief. At approximately 9:03 a.m. this morning, Minneapolis police received a report of a shooting involving federal law enforcement in the area of East 26th Street and Nicollet Avenue on the south side of the city. Officers arrived and found an adult male with multiple gunshot wounds when they arrived. Life-saving aid was being rendered, and he was transported by ambulance to Hennepin County Medical Center, where he was later pronounced deceased.
Too bad.
Based on the information that we have, which is very limited, this is a 37-year-old white male who is a Minneapolis resident, and we believe he is an American citizen. We have not been told any official reports of what has led up to the shooting.
I agree.
But we have seen the video that is circulating on social media.
I should change.
Our demand today is for those federal agencies that are operating in our city to do so with the same discipline, humanity, and integrity
Oh,
that
the
effective law enforcement
humanity
in this country demands. We urge everyone to remain peaceful. We recognize that there's a lot of anger
that always works well
and a
in
lot of
Minnesota.
questions around what has happened, but we need people to remain peaceful. In the area, we have an unlawful assembly at this time. Minneapolis police have given multiple warnings for the crowd to disperse. We are asking for people to avoid the area and to leave if you are there. We have requested mutual aid from the Minnesota State Patrol and from all our local and county regional partners.
This is going to be a shit show.
We ask everyone to remain calm and to please do not destroy our own city.
I just saw a video of more than 6 masked agents pummeling one of our constituents.
Yeah,
and
because he
shooting him
had a
to death.
gun. Because he had a gun. Why don't you
How
say
many
that?
more residents, how many more Americans need to die
These people
or
are
get
so sick,
badly
bro.
hurt for this operation to end? How many more lives need to be lost before this administration realizes that a political and partisan narrative is not as important as American values? How many times must local and national leaders must plead with you, Donald Trump?
We need
to end this
we need
operation
an
and
air
recognize
shot if we can
that
find
this
it.
is
Sharon's
not
here.
creating
Just got-
safety in
Oh,
our
I don't
city.
care about the weather right
As
now.
you'll hear
Sharon's
from
here.
Director Sayer in just a
Jesus.
second. We have seen these kinds of operations in other places, in other countries, but not here in America. Not in a way where a great American city is being invaded by its own federal government. I'm done being told that our community members are responsible for the vitriol in our streets. I'm done being told that our local elected officials are solely responsible for turning down the temperature. Just yesterday, we saw 15,000 people peacefully protesting in the streets, speaking out.
I mean, this could not have happened at a
Standing
worse
up
time.
for
Those
their
people are
neighbors.
already
Not a single
in the
broken
mood to get
window,
out in the street.
not a
This could
single
not have
injury.
happened at a worse time.
Those peaceful protests embody the very principles that both Minneapolis and America was founded upon. Conversely, the mass militarized force and unidentified agents who are occupying our streets, that is what weakens our country. That is what erodes trust in both law enforcement and in democracy itself. So to everyone listening, stand with Minneapolis.
No,
Stand up for America.
no.
Recognize
I'm standing up for America,
that
and I'm
your
standing
children
up for
will
the
ask you
Insurrection
what
Act,
side you were on.
which we should have did
Your
14
grandchildren
weeks
will
ago.
ask you what you did to act to prevent this from happening again. To make sure that the foundational elements of our democracy were rock solid. What did you do to protect your city? What did you do to protect your nation? This is not what America is about. This is not a partisan issue. This is an American
It's Saturday, Westy Dog.
issue. This administration and everyone involved in this operation should be reflecting. They should be reflecting right now and asking themselves, what exactly are you accomplishing? If the goal was to achieve peace,
What's
and
up, Cottonwoods?
safety,
Welcome in.
This is doing exactly the opposite.
Thanks for those gifted subs again yesterday,
If the
Cottonwoods.
goal was to achieve calm and prosperity, this is doing exactly the opposite. Are you standing up for American families right now? Or are we tearing them apart? The invasion of these heavily armed masked agents roaming around on our streets.
It's
of
okay,
Minneapolis,
Westy. You're
emboldened with
retired. Every
sense
day
of
is a
impunity,
weekend.
It has to end. This is not how it has to be. So,
Hey, welcome in, Sheep
to
Mans.
President
Nice to
Trump.
see you.
This is a moment to act like a leader. Put Minneapolis, put America first in this moment. Let's achieve peace. Let's
Through
end
strength.
this operation, and I'm telling you, our city will come back. Safety will be restored. We're asking for you to take action.
You know what? That restaurant
now
looks like it's got
to
some great
remove
food
these
in it.
federal
Something like
agents.
that looks like it's got great food.
Director Sayer.
I could go for a taqueria right now.
My name is Rachel Sayer, and I am the Director of the Emergency Management Department for the City of Minneapolis. I took this job to keep us safe because I live here.
Well, you're doing
and
a great
this is my
job.
Community. We are doing everything we can to mitigate the impacts of this terrible situation. The city's Emergency Operations Center continues to be activated, as it has throughout the surge in
I
federal
agree,
agents
Eddie.
over the last few weeks.
I miss California Mexican food.
We are tracking impacts and coordinating the city's response to this situation, which is having profound repercussions in our community. I can't underscore enough how much Operation Metro Surge is impacting our city. Families with loved ones detained and those who are afraid to be in public lest they become targets need help accessing the most basic necessities.
Nothing to be afraid
like
of
food,
if you're a United
housing,
States
and rides to
citizen.
school. Businesses are shuttering and our local economy is severely impacted, which means families are suffering, just as we were rounding a corner in our recovery. Many of our Minneapolis residents, my neighbors, my friends, my community members, are ceasing participation in public life, afraid to even go to the doctor. In response, the city enterprise continues to utilize our entire emergency apparatus.
Let's
That
turn
means
on some of
staff
this.
across departments,
We need
often around
some
the clock,
riot
are putting their
noises.
regular jobs on hold
I'm
in
back on
order
the
to
mic.
respond to
Thank
the
you
impacts
heroic efforts
of Metro
John
Surge.
Perino.
I
Not
want
that. We don't
everyone
want
to
a
know
fucking
there are
commentary.
numerous resources available to community members right now. We have mental health
There we go.
help available. We have food assistance, housing and rental assistance, legal help. We are sharing information about what to do if you are exposed to tear gas, pepper spray, or other chemical agents.
Yeah, it's
And
cold.
the
You
state
go
AGs
home.
and ACLU are collecting reports of rights violations. You can access these
We're the
resources on the city's
insurrectionists?
virtual resource
Like,
center.
what are these people
at
doing?
Minneapolis
They're like telling them how to
MN.gov/ICE.
get better from tear
Please
gas.
share this information with your neighbors.
Oh, my God.
We have help and we want you to be able to
Wipe
access
out
that.
these people.
My background is in international humanitarian response in conflict zones.
Wow, I'm
In
sure
Yemen,
that
Haiti,
comes in
Syria,
very
Iraq,
handy for
and
jobs.
Ukraine. What I've seen here is what I've seen there. A powerful entity violently and intentionally terrorizing people, making them afraid to go outside so they can't earn a living, so that kids are forced out of school. This has a lasting generational impact.
That's what we want.
People can't plan a
That's
single
what
day of their
we want.
lives because they don't know who is around the corner and if their family member or neighbor is about to be taken away.
Nothing to be afraid of if you're an American
In these
citizen.
times, you see both the best and the worst. The worst is the terror and the feeling of helplessness. The best will continue to be our community's response. The way we are showing up for each other, that is in the absolute worst of times. We're showing up for each other in the absolute worst of times. I'll turn it back to the mayor.
It was the
Thank
best
you.
of times. It was the worst of times.
We'll open it to questions.
We are seeing an incredible volatile situation unfolding right now around that scene. Is there any communication right now with local federal law enforcement or cooperation, or where do those efforts stand to try to calm what's going on down there right now?
Yeah, I'll turn it to the chief to answer.
So the question was, there is an incredibly volatile scene in South Minneapolis right now, and the extent of communication with law enforcement agencies. We have established a command post that is led by Minneapolis Police, and there are representatives from all of the regional, local, county, and state organizations. We have had communication with Homeland Security, but they have not been able to provide us any specific details around the incident itself.
Do I have to move myself? I feel like we might have to move myself today.
The safety of people on the streets of our city, and we are doing everything that we can to maintain the peace right now, led by Minneapolis Police, but with the help of the Minnesota State Patrol, Hennepin and Ramsey County Sheriffs. Several suburban towns are in the city helping us with 911 calls. We have done an emergency recall of all sworn personnel back to duty. And we are working with the fire department right now to ensure that 2 small fires that were started in the area are safely extinguished.
They did extinguish the fires pretty quickly. That was good on them.
To avoid the area if possible, and the people who are in the area, we understand your frustrations. This is not sustainable.
What's up, Founding Fathers? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Happy Riot Watch.
We have communicated with the National Guard. They have been on standby for several days, and we have ensured the National Guard as well as all of the local law enforcement partners are aware of the situation.
Chief Engineer, if I can ask you, this is a statement from Tricia McLaughlin, spokesperson for DHS. She said in her statement, an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol
with a gun.
9mm semi-automatic
with a gun.
Gun.
Thank you.
Seen here, they showed a picture of it. The officers attempted to disarm the suspect, but the armed suspect violently resisted. More details on the armed struggle are forthcoming. Fearing for his life and the lives and safety of fellow officers, an agent fired defensive shots. Medics on the scene immediately delivered medical aid. Is that what happened?
So Minneapolis Police, the question was, you read a statement from DHS saying that a weapon was presented and there was attempts to disarm the person. Again, like I stated earlier, Minneapolis Police, as well as our supervisors, our watch commander responded to the scene. We were not provided any public safety statement around the incident, what happened. We have since seen
then why are we here talking about it?
Like thousands of other people have at this time. So we do not know.
If you don't know, why are you talking about it?
That is
oh my God.
Right,
this is going to be a riot today for sure.
The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension to respond, to conduct an investigation. They are on the scene. I believe the FBI is on the scene as well.
Freaking moron, Skeet.
What I can tell you is we have identified this person, 37-year-old white male, resident of the city. The only interaction that we are aware of with law enforcement has been for traffic tickets, and we believe he is a lawful gun owner with a
welcome in, all you can eat.
Chief, can you clarify, was MPD cut out of this investigation and the BCA been cut out, as you've seen from the 2 previous shootings?
The question was, has MPD been cut out of the investigation, and has the BCA been cut out? As I stated, I immediately requested the BCA to respond. It's my understanding that they are on the scene. I have not heard anything otherwise. There was initially some information was relayed to me over the radio that our officers were told that they were either not needed or could leave, and I gave a direct order to ensure that Minneapolis Police maintain the scene as well as other state and local law enforcement.
Can you talk about the discrepancy?
Was multiple officers involved in the shooting, or one officer? Do you know their whereabouts?
So the question was is there multiple officers involved in the shooting? That is the preliminary information. That is our understanding, that it was more than one law enforcement officer involved in the discharge. And again, there is public video that shows several law enforcement officers in a scuffle with someone.
Can you talk about the discrepancy? The initial
I live on stream, caller.
The victim here was 51 years
welcome
old.
in, by the way, Ballyhope.
The information that you have, where's that from?
So the question was, the initial reports said the victim was 51.
What's up, Rebby? Nice to see you again, Ballyhope.
We sent Minneapolis police officers to the hospital with the individual who was shot, and they have since identified that person.
Do you have a name of the individual who was shot?
I do,
Woke.
I'm not releasing it.
Woke blames Rosa Parks.
Have you been able to talk with top ICE and Border Patrol officials to ask them to please be in on this, or have you talked to them, or have you been rejected?
The question was, have we talked with federal law enforcement to be in on this? We have had conversations with Homeland Security Investigations this morning. We are told they do not have any information to share at this time, but we will attempt to maintain those communications going forward.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that? Do you believe that they have no information to share at this time?
The question was, do I believe that they have no information to share at this time? I don't know if the individual that we were in contact with would or not. This is a Saturday morning. And just like it was for us, it was a scramble to do an emergency recall and to get people to the scene.
All right, thank you guys.
What? You mean you're not law enforcement? It's Saturday, guys. Oh my God, we were eating our Fruit Loops, watching cartoons. What the hell are you talking about?
And there you have it.
This is going to be wild.
Police Chief Brian O'Hara, Mayor Jacob Fry, conducting your own briefing here as to what happened here this morning. My name is Tim Blotz. I'm here with Leah Benoit inside the Fox 9 studios, and we've been watching everything that unfolded here today. A couple of key
sound is coming from your bottom left.
And, by the way, we are waiting for the feds to also hold their own briefing here with Greg Bravino from Border Patrol at any moment now, and we will go with that when that happens. Mayor Fry,
Ballyho Taipan, welcome in. Nice to see you.
With a direct message to President Trump. This is a moment to act like a leader, he said, quote, put Minneapolis and America first. Let's work for peace, end quote. Chief O'Hara identifying the victim this morning as a 37-year-old white man, Minneapolis resident, who they believe is an American citizen. But here's the key passage. And he said the video that you've been watching this morning speaks for itself. The only records they've been able to identify are traffic tickets and, quote,
Taipan says, nice to be back.
With a permit to
we got to fix the lighting in here, it
that's
looks
the
like.
Key statement there, because the Department of Homeland Security has put out its own narrative this morning, and I think it's appropriate that I read this to you word for word at this time.
That's better.
Here it is, at 9:05 a.m. Central Time, as DHS law enforcement officers were conducting a targeted operation in Minneapolis against an illegal alien wanted for violent assault. And an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. Officers attempted to disarm the suspect, but the armed suspect violently resisted.
See,
More
these
details
people
on the
don't
armed struggle
care
are forthcoming,
that a guy
the
with a
statement
gun
says.
came up on officers.
And again, I'm going to read
they
further
want
from
that to
DHS.
happen.
Quote, fearing for his life and the lives and safety of fellow officers, an agent fired defensive shots. Medics on the scene immediately delivered medical aid
there
to
he
the
is. Get him!
subject, but was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect also had 2 magazines and no ID. This looks like a situation where the individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement, end quote. That is the statement this morning from the Department of Homeland Security, and they included a picture in that statement that is now on social media of the handgun that they recovered from the suspect there at the scene.
Yes, and Homeland Security putting out that statement. The police chief and the Minneapolis mayor also making comments, and the Chief O'Hara also pointed out that while this statement has been put out publicly on Twitter and that we've been sharing with you, Chief O'Hara did point out that while they have reached out to DHS, they have not been provided a statement themselves about what happened. So they don't know the circumstances around what unfolded here. That has not.
Okay, let's check out the shooting video. This comes from best moderator in the business. Sharon's here. Let's check out the shooting video.
Oh shit! What the fuck? They killed him? Did they fucking kill that guy? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Not again! Are you fucking kidding me? That guy's dead.
Why is the guy's reaction not again?
Yo, we need people on site.
There it is, my friends. That's what just happened today.
This narrative from DHS yet officially. The person, their contact, they've been talking to. We have gotten this.
Hi, D. Welcome in, D. Craziness going on in America, D.
Social media. But officially, Minneapolis police, according to the chief, say they have not gotten DHS's side of what took place here this morning. But the chief said, quoting now, "We urge everyone to remain peaceful. We recognize there is anger out there." But as Leah said, they're just asking people to leave the scene.
You know, is there, Sharon's here, we need something better for our main shot.
From the state
I don't want to listen to, news anchors repeating the same thing over and over again. I'd rather us watch something real. Does that make sense? I want to watch something real. I mean, the shot itself is not bad. Maybe we take audio from the one down here in the corner. And then, of course, if we can find an aerial shot, the aerial shot is one of the most important shots that we can have during a Riot watch. I know that might not be out just yet. It is Saturday, guys. I mean, they didn't know what they were doing.
Some demonstrators exchanging words just off to our left here with Border Patrol agents. Yo, you can interview them now if you want to, right? You can interview them now if you want to.
Well, maybe we'll go to this.
Hi guys, yeah, good morning. We are here. Essentially, there's two sides of this scene, if you will, in between where this happened early this morning. We're at 27th and 1st, where a crowd
narrator, perfect.
Directed towards the agents.
Just
Directed
gathering
towards the
interviews,
agents.
talking to people.
Okay,
And
I
then
got
on the
that
other
down in the
side
corner down
of
here.
The street, the other side of Nicollet, there is another crowd gathering. A larger crowd is from what I'm
Hey,
hearing.
what's up, Vice City?
And
Welcome
a lot
in.
of people came out here. Most of the folks I spoke with weren't here when that shooting actually took place, but heard about it, saw some of the social media posts and wanted to come down. Some folks here in the neighborhood, I spoke with one man who was from Apple Valley who was actually grocery shopping and said, you know what, I gotta go, and drove down here. Frustrations,
fuck the
as you would
apples. I'm gonna go
imagine,
check out
are
the
high.
shooting.
People are upset. People are mad. People are trying to figure out what is going on. There's been a lot of, shouting back and forth. There has been some tear gas deployed a little bit further from where we are, but then with the wind, it is coming into our direction. So folks are prepared, if you will.
There we
They've
go.
got masks on. They've
We're
been out
broadcasting
here.
with
They say
wide
they're gonna
open
be out
windows here
and
in
they
the
wanna
free
be
state
out
of
here
Florida.
To witness what is going on and protest what is going on. Obviously, the surge here in Minneapolis and beyond. We understand that there is a planned rally happening here in the area, kind of in this general vicinity. Later this afternoon, this crowd continues to grow. More and more people are driving in. There's not a lot of parking spots, so people are parking blocks and blocks and blocks away and then walking towards here. At this point, I have not spoken with anyone who was actually here when this happened, but just folks who have come by after the fact and are going to be here. And they say they are going to be here. The message from folks is very clear. They want ICE out of Minneapolis. They say at this point, coming off of yesterday's huge march and rally, and then to have this. I spoke with one man who actually was in the military, served in Afghanistan, and said, basically, are you kidding me? After yesterday's peaceful protest, less than 24 hours, here we are again with another shooting, again with federal agents involved. So tensions are high for sure. Doesn't look like anybody's leaving anytime soon. We do know that the FBI came in. I was here earlier when the FBI came in. They had their cars come in. They had over the louds.
After one of our neighbors was killed. Stop! Stop hurting us! You have the weapon! Please go!
Oh my God, can we pepper spray that lady, please? Let's pepper spray that lady.
We just experienced the murder of one of our community members. It is okay for us to be angry. Stop assaulting us. Spray chemical weapons at us for being angry that our neighbor was murdered.
Someone deport her.
Our First Amendment rights. Who do you protect? The people
Okay, we're waiting for one more press conference, and then we'll get out of here, and we'll do actual man on the street stuff.
We are here. We are unarmed.
Yeah, but the person that they shot was not unarmed. Okay, all right, Sharon's here. Let's chill out with the links. I can only put 3 things up at a time. We've got like 14 links now. I think we got it covered. Drama, says Cottonwoods. Lots of drama. I gotta eat something. I was just about to go out for a nice lunch. I was gonna do GTA behind a paywall today. We were gonna have a fun weekend. And then someone had to try to shoot an ICE agent. And here we are. What's up, Philadelphia Freedom, Ballyho? Welcome in.
There's a crowd of hundreds out here right now, if not 1,000 people. It's always so difficult for me to be able to tell standing in the middle of it. But again, this is just one approach to this scene. I'm looking down the side streets here. I'm seeing another crowd of protesters not far from where we're standing. And no doubt that aside from here on the southern end of this intersection, that's the center of this now investigation into a man who's been killed by federal immigration agents. To the north, to the east, to the west, I expect that there are also protests, because John and I were there earlier in the day. And we saw the crowds that were gathered there at that time.
This is the First Amendment! And you guys represent tyranny!
Yeah, man, tyranny. Tell us, buddy. Tell us, buddy.
Who you're following? You're following this crazy white dude. Crazy. This is the work of Nazis, y'all. Come on, man.
We've got Border Patrol remarks waiting to come. We're waiting to hear from the good guys.
They're good.
Sure.
So let me start just by asking your name or how you want to be identified.
Oh, here we go. This will be good.
Nice
Bottom right-hand corner.
It's my cameraman, John.
Nice to meet you guys.
Mitch, when did you come out here?
I've been out here for an hour, maybe a little bit more. I got off of work this morning and immediately saw that they had 7 guys. I had a guy on the ground and just shot him in cold blood. It was an execution. And so I came out here.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Right
we raised the guillotine and we executed him.
Everything was so peaceful and beautiful and loving here until these cowards came in with
What's up, Bad Uncle Frank? Ballyho, welcome in.
Started inflicting tyranny on our neighbors. They're killing us. They're killing us.
See, this is the problem. This is what they actually think we're doing, and we're not doing mass deportations at all. This is a huge problem.
Watching them protect murderers over and over.
Oh my God, they're such morons.
Stand. What's happening here? If you show the people, this is not rioting. This is not agitation. This is the First Amendment. This is the freedom of assembly. This is what they are not protecting. What they are not protecting is
they're
the
killing
people.
the neighbors, says woke.
Constitution. What they are not protecting is the people. They're protecting the fucking fascist overlords of this bullshit fucking country. We won't stand for it. America could be great if this fucking cowards got the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Jesus
man. Wow. Way to go. Wow. I think I'm changing my whole political views because of this guy.
Sounds of what is happening here.
Actually, we can get more.
It cannot capture the emotion. So tell me, what are you feeling in this moment? What are the emotions that you are seeing and hearing from your fellow Minneapolis residents?
Well, I think it's reasonable anger. The thing that is really hard to explain is that there are no words in the English language that can truly captivate how we feel. We can call this depraved. We can call this evil. We can call this a million things. But the pain, the anguish that we feel inside of our bodies at this unjustness, it's indescribable. That's why 50,000 people showed up downtown to march in negative 15-degree weather yesterday. The emotion is anger.
We are live on the streets of Minnesota, everybody.
And it is deep and agonizing pain.
They just detained a woman in South Minneapolis for the reasons I don't know why exactly.
Governor Tim Walz just came out and
they have her
said that
detained,
he called on the Trump
bringing her to the larger
remove all
ICE
immigration
group
enforcement agents from the state
over here in South Minneapolis.
immediately.
Good.
Aviator joining us, Ballyho Aviator, nice to see you.
Yeah, you know, I've seen
Silver Wizard joining us, Ballyho Silver Wizard, welcome in.
Front lines and stood with his
for
people.
reasons I don't know why.
That would be a sign of courageous leadership. I appreciate his words, but right now we need action. We need him to show
that's what
up.
we've been saying too. We need the Insurrection
Our
Act.
city council members are showing up and showing out. They're being assaulted by ICE. What we need is our leaders to show up and be with the people in this moment.
Thank you very much, Mitch. I really appreciate the time. Thank you, and I'll let you be safe here and keep your head on a swivel, all right, man? Yeah, be safe, man.
Wow, thanks, Mitch. You're really making a difference.
People just seem to be getting detained left and
We're trying
right
to keep our interviews
for
shorter here,
whatever reasons
just
why,
so
I'm not
we're
sure.
pulling people's attention and awareness away from their
Assuming they
surroundings.
maybe just pissed them off enough to where they said, fuck it, I'll detain you.
Well, I mean, we got to detain people now or this is absolutely going to turn into a riot pretty quick. There was a dumpster fire that happened. They did put it out already.
Tear gas out. I've heard that noise too many times. Oh, man.
Once fires start, that's when everything gets crazy.
Holy shit. When I first got here, it was just the remnants of like tear gas in the air. As soon as I got out of my car, I wasn't even close. There hasn't been one.
Why is Rick Rubin there? Says all you can eat. Yeah, a much younger Rick Rubin.
But make sure you guys share the love. Show people what's going on for real.
Ballyho Elite Domer anything, welcome in. Nice to see you.
We got the vans rolling in.
If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. We're going to have a 200 goal like button today. Hit that like button, guys.
Protesters.
Repost the stream.
I see them spraying pepper spray, firing more of that.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's bring this up.
Watch your step right.
John and I are edging back away from it. John, in the feet.
Wow, they are clearing this. They are clearing this crowd pretty well. Love to see it.
Agents are now.
Start acting like an American.
Let's go.
You fucking fascists. You're fascists.
See,
Fuck
agents
you.
are
Get out of our fucking
firing the
neighborhood.
tear gas here behind the protesters. As they back up. They have to retreat through clouds of tear gas. Through clouds. You see here protesters trying to lob the tear gas canisters back a little ways.
That would be agitating. You don't want to do that. That's going to make you get. That's going to make you get arrested. Ballyho Spartan, welcome in. First time here, I believe. Everybody say Ballyho to Spartan.
Protesters are.
Ron says, let's go. I agree, Ron.
You're hearing those bangs go off. Those are just
Ricker inside the chat for the first time. What's up, Ricker? Nice to see you. Democrats are a queer death cult. I'm going to agree with you, Ricker.
What I'm hearing is what we were just told by a fellow reporter who we're out here with. Just ran up to us and told us that the federal agents are actually
my shirt, Ron,
right
is kind of a yin-yang situation we got going on here. Maybe we switch over to the tropical glass as well.
In South Minneapolis, Minnesota.
I have to verify that for myself.
Live on the scene.
I have to verify that for myself.
Down the street from where
the idea that
the most recent ICE shooting, killing has taken place.
Nazis, go home!
There is a pileup of ICE presence and protesters. There was plenty of tear gas let off right before I got here. I'm not sure if there's more.
The best is yet
to
come.
You're right, Spartan. The best is yet to come now that you hit that follow button. Welcome in. Nice to see our alerts working. That's good.
I've seen at least 3 people get detained.
Oh,
hey, it's a party!
The protester just walked up and pointed out to me through the smoke. Whew. As I try to squint through it myself. And it stings your eyes. But that the agents are pulling back into vehicles right now. And may indeed be leaving. I tried to ask a sheriff.
Make sure everyone drops a like and a comment on the live to help get to more people, more likes.
Anything says nice hat, Mr. Rotella. It makes you look manly. What? I don't look manly usually? Are you kidding me? I'm one of the most manly men you're ever going to meet. Have you seen my pink shorts?
Completely leaving. May just be repositioning their deployment. We're hearing flashbangs go off.
Thanks, all you can eat. That's very nice of you. Jesus.
And it seems like agents must have pushed some protesters back south down Nicollet. So that's what we're walking to right now.
They are trying to disperse this crowd pretty well quickly today. That's good to see.
Something that looks like it should be coming out of some dystopian movie set in some hellish future, but it is the present in the United States of America right now.
Just go home. Just go home, lady.
Again, more tear gas being thrown out into an empty street.
Aviator says these people are so demotic.
Other than if it is indeed to cover the agents' withdrawal, and I'm seeing more of them get into some of these vehicles here off on the side of 27th Street. And it does indeed look like they are pulling back right now. Yep, and indeed some
Aviator says nailed it. It's what I do, Aviator.
in trucks and SUVs, which are pulling around this corner here from 27th Street on the Nicollet and driving north. Oh, we're told to stay on the side because again, tear gas is just thrown into an empty street.
We are seeing great action early in the riot watch. Usually people just stand around for hours, and the tear gas doesn't come out till later. I love it.
But it looks like probably just to cover their withdrawal as they move now north on Nicollet, back towards the intersection with 26th Street. See the agents here, half job.
Thanks, Aviator. Riot watches are some of my favorite as well. They're great content, great for finding new domers as well. Oh, windows! Oh! I thought that window was broken.
What is that? Oh, tear gas.
Once you see one window broken, everything's going to get broken.
No more flashbangs and tear gas going off all around us. You can hear it just echoing off the buildings. Yeah, it sounds like certainly is also happening off to the east of us.
Shit.
Like I said, there are
Where are they going?
Protesters everywhere. Shit. And yeah, it seems like these agents are forming
holy shit, bro.
Listen to that noise.
Some of the protesters are coming up here just to
Why are they leaving?
See the
Holy
agents off,
shit.
so to speak. If the agents throw more tear gas
They're letting
onto
off
the
like
crowd.
multiple flashbangs.
Why
here
are they
in South
leaving?
Minneapolis.
They're letting the crowd take over
Shit.
the town square.
There's a true smoke out.
Oh my God! This is why this stuff happens. We're too pussy. Insurrection Act immediately.
Now the tear gas is wafting towards us.
Holy shit.
But we know that's not going to happen.
Oh my God. I heard that
It's
noise
frustrating.
before.
It's frustrating.
I knew it was coming. I've heard
and I are going to tuck ourselves off here to the side.
Jesus Christ.
In a little small parking lot.
There is some it sounds like a freaking war zone.
For 200 people standing around chanting "fuck ICE." This is what they do.
Well, go home,
Holy
buddy.
crap.
We're making our country great again. Go home. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're hearing the bags of flashbang grenades.
The best is yet to come.
You're right. I'm all out of bubblegum. The best is yet to come now that you hit that follow button. Welcome in. Do you like the hat? It's cold. It's cold in Minnesota today. We're on the ground.
He just joined in the live. They just probably sent like 5 flashbangs, a bunch of tear gas. You can see from behind me. We're currently backing up so we can avoid getting choked out by this tear gas. I do not have a mask with me.
Sharon's here says, remember, if they get tear gas in their eyes, they can't flush them out because it's so cold. That's right. That's right. They will actually freeze their eyes shut, keeping the tear gas in even more. I love it.
These are...
This is wild.
Yeah, the tear gas is... When you reach your limit,
If you're just joining,
you can
they
tolerate
just
a little
like
of
flashbang tear gas the crowd.
But especially this much.
Which
I mean, we're talking dozens of these canisters.
nobody was
fired
really
off
doing
here.
anything different the whole
Just this
than they were
one
doing the whole time.
We've got 2 audios. The main audio right here is on, and the dude with the beard in the corner is on.
Moving back even further, there's just so much of it going off right now.
There is still a Border Patrol press conference scheduled. We're waiting for that as well. That's what will come up in your bottom right-hand corner. Skeet says, cool hat. Thank you, Skeet. It's actually pretty hot. I'm burning up right now in it. That's why I had to go to the
gassing over there now.
go to the tank top.
Stuck in the car over
We're
there.
broadcasting from the
I
free
already
state of
know.
Florida.
Oh, I can smell the smoke. Oh. I'm gonna let these people know. Oh, thank you. That's gonna help. I just need. Thank you.
Who's handing out water?
If I was leaving, I would not leave right now with my car with the way the tear is going, but you don't want to get trapped in your car with tear gas. Yeah. I'm parked over here, but I ain't moving my car right now.
Oh, thank God he brought his COVID mask.
Waterwave TV.
Yeah.
You know, did everyone just basically leave and just go to the street over there for now? Huh? Everyone's just like over there now? Or doesn't...
I'm good now.
Oh, they're celebrating over there. They must be leaving. They probably did that so they could leave. Was my guess. They must be celebrating something.
Okay, I can't do the hat. We'll do the hat for funny moments.
Might be able to get a little bit closer now that I got this mask. Shout out to those kind
tear gas
people.
is still happening here. Back on Nicolette.
Tear gas.
So John and I are trying to get closer again, so long as our bodies will tolerate it. I want to take a moment to address how this is no doubt going to be spun in a lot of right-wing press. Is that these agents...
Yeah, respirator would work. I wasn't too
to
close, so I wasn't really in the mix, or else I'd be down bad, but I can feel it a little bit.
Restore law and order to the streets of Minneapolis and these rioters form. That's likely how it's going to be framed. I just want to say and point out from what John and I saw here on the ground, it's complete
It's just
bullshit.
in the air, since it's so cold.
What happened was the federal
taking longer
government
for
shot and killed another U.S.
go
citizen.
away.
Shot and killed one of its own citizens.
I can, all right. Oh, wow, it's worse. Put that off, okay. We're leaving that on. Okay. Okay. Yep, we're going this way. Okay. It's in the air for sure. We're in South Minneapolis, not too far from where the man was killed. Look, they just sent off more. Right there. Right there.
We're making a few little chicken bites in the air fryer.
Yeah, I'm breathing fine.
I haven't eaten anything all day.
Like a hot pepper.
I wasn't expecting to be doing this today.
Well, we're actually on the beautiful Minneapolis College of Art and Design.
Now I'm sure that degree will go far.
Yeah, we still have our booth up at Vintage Fest, right? Holy shit. All right, yeah, we gotta...
Where are they corralling the people to go to?
Holy shit.
Hello.
Let's keep going. You know what happened this morning? That the person was shot? They're just trying to clear it in general, it seems like. But, yeah, no, there was that's probably the 10th one in a row, plus there's 10 flashbangs. I think, yeah, because I think ICE was trying to leave in general, so they're doing that to clear the roads.
Oh, here comes some cops coming in right here.
The route they're trying to take. Yeah, no, that's a lot. That's more than they even used during the George Floyd riots 5 years ago, at least in one little, area.
We're getting more.
Yeah,
more details here.
It's crazy over there.
Minnesota state authorities here take control of this.
Oh, he's got his billy club out. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know where.
We're gonna hit you with the club.
The man who was shot, when told he's 37-year-old white male.
Yeah.
And that he is a legal gun owner.
Nobody escalated anything
Minneapolis
over there.
police.
They were just screaming at them, and then they decided, all right, it's time to drop the tear gas.
That detail about him being a legal gun owner is important and relevant because the Trump administration, the Department of Homeland Security has already attempted to spin what has happened here, as we've seen them do at shooting scene after shooting scene.
That's what I figured what was going on. Is that I'm live on socials or not. Yeah, fuck ICE.
We don't need to listen to this guy just talking to some random chick. Let's go here. Bottom right-hand corner, sound coming on.
The Department of Homeland Security is trying to claim that its agents feared for their lives.
It wasn't necessary. He
because
was resisting arrest, which is something they deal with daily, so it doesn't make sense to use lethal force. So we wanted to come out here, make it known that we're against this. This is not okay. This should not be happening in Minnesota or anywhere in the country. And, just using our rights and making sure we keep them.
Are you guys worried to be out here at all?
I'm pretty scared, but I think it's important to show up for your community and be there. And I think it's important that we show up in crowds as well.
Ladies, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
This is going to be a shit show.
We're hearing from a lot of people. Some people who have been out here every single day. Some folks who have been here for the last couple of weeks. And then obviously some folks who decided for the first time to come out here this morning.
All right, thanks.
And treat us somehow equal to what you can see with your own two eyes. The Department of Homeland Security has proven to lie in these shootings.
Philadelphia Freedom says dumb liberal bitches. Yeah, I mean, one day we're going to have to make re-education camps for white liberal women. I mean, it's just going to have to happen, guys.
It and its agents look good. Some of the state troopers, Minneapolis, city police, conservation officers for the state of Minnesota.
Where do all these people get their gas masks from? This isn't exactly something that you can just buy.
From what I can see, craning my head around, I'm trying to see if there's any federal agents around. I do not see any.
I think they're down there.
John is pointing to the left here, down 26th Street to the west, where he's kind of got the camera pointed right now. And he says that there may still be some federal agents down there, but I'm not able to see from my vantage point through all the local and state police.
Oh, there we go.
But of course,
I like this one. Sharon's here.
Also directing some of their rage that they are feeling this moment towards those local and state police, feeling that they again are not doing enough to protect them from the federal government. And they are hearing the chant.
Thank you,
shame,
Sharon's here.
Shame, shame.
Oh no, what will he ever do? The shame chant.
Yeah, and just to confirm my suspicions from earlier that there were crowds that had formed on all sides of this intersection, and as this perimeter has gotten smaller here around the intersection of 26th and Nicollet, we can see that that's indeed true. There are protesters off to the north, off to the east, off to the west.
Is everyone inside the chat a premium member of Rumble? I have to do premium hours today. What if we just made the Riot Watch premium?
To protest,
I have to do premium hours.
Another person in Minneapolis.
I see a lot of, well, even if you're a premium member or just an elite domer, you'd be able to watch it as well.
Just crossing here down the street a little bit just to be able to hear from some of these people who are...
Sharon's here says, do it. I mean, we got to put in the hours. It would also put us in a different category as well for people to discover us. There's only 74 people hanging out with us right now. I don't want to lose everybody, but we do have to put in hours. I agree, M. Wells, it does. We've already made like 3 or 4 new followers right now as well.
Early in the morning, kids are supposed to be watching cartoons, eating cereal, but yet they're waking up to fucking bombs. And tear gas going off in their neighborhood. Elderly people can't fucking breathe. And they got the county sheriff office.
Hey, what's up, Lenny? Welcome in. Ballyho. Elidum or anything with a subscription to Rotella Streams. Thank you, anything. I appreciate that. Let's go. That went to, who? That went to Philadelphia Freedom. Welcome in. Congratulations, Philadelphia Freedom. Thank you, anything.
But we were just getting terrorized for 2 fucking hours. And you motherfuckers drove right past us. Y'all haven't helped us do shit. But now y'all terrorizing us yet again. We see George Floyd over again. We see Renee Good over again. How many more people gotta die? Fuck.
M. Wow says, we're supposed to be eating cereal and watching cartoons?
Y'all got tanks out here and shit. Y'all got fucking tanks out here and shit.
Agents are bringing up...
Wow, look at this thing. Good Lord, what is this?
You need to move south on Nicollet. Do it now. Move
there we go. Tell them. Tell them.
They hear state authorities threatening that.
This is an unlawful assembly. Move them back.
Nicollet, excuse me, the street that we are standing on right now. That they need to walk back down this way at the camera's pointing. Walk down the street away from the intersection with 26, back towards 27th Street.
Oh, this guy brought a hockey stick. Let's eat that chicken that I just heated up.
And I know another day, another weekend where we don't get to hang out. I'm sorry, people being crazy. What do you want from me? I'm sorry, Paul. Keep going.
Hear those chants of shame from the crowd, again directed at the local and state police. But they feel are not doing enough to protect the people here on the ground in Minneapolis.
Ice out now! 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 Now! Ice out now! Ice out now! How do you go home and hug your children?
This is going to be a disaster. Buddy, you're going to get caught in the green screen. There you go. Good point.
I got a blind dog. If he gets caught between the desk and the green screen, it's going to be a disaster.
Good boy, lay down.
All right. I got to eat on stream, guys. I'm sorry. I haven't had anything all day. Okay, what's going on? Have we had the
my clothes on and came out here to see what was happening, and then I saw all this.
You talked about you're worried about where we go from here and what this means.
Yeah, I mean, Minneapolis has been a nice community, nice city.
Has it? It seems like everything bad has happened in Minnesota.
As it is,
Right, we're putting our camera here just down for a moment so
they're
it'll remain
destroying
stationary.
East Street by coming in here and getting rid
change
of
out
all
a
these
battery
immigrants.
on our equipment that we use to
Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, that's Kelly
These
O'Connell,
unpatriotic
on the street
morons.
talking to people who are coming near the scene to observe for themselves what happened. And boy, my goodness, she's right there. She's right at the corner of 26 and Nicollet, where the shooting happened at approximately 9 o'clock this morning.
I would note that since those federal agents left, there doesn't appear to be any more gas or pepper balls or anything being thrown at protesters. So after those agents left, it does appear that things have calmed at least a little bit. You see state patrol, you see Minneapolis police, but
you don't hear the chanting, you don't hear the yelling. And since those federal agents have left, yet the temperature appears to have figuratively dropped substantially.
Yes, exactly. At least for now. At least for now. And there was, I think Kelly had said earlier, there was some sort of a planned rally at 1 p.m. So I don't know exactly where that's going to be. I think it was just kind of
in the neighborhood there.
Yeah,
it was about a block away. She didn't know who was organizing it. She had just heard from people who are gathering there that yes, there was going to be a rally at 1 o'clock, which would be about 9 or 10 minutes away from now. We need to point out we are still awaiting here the briefing from the Department of Border Patrol. Greg Bovino, who heads up the Border Patrol, has for the past couple of days been giving getting daily briefings from their point of view as to the number of arrests they've been made and how operations have been going. They were scheduled to have another one of those briefings this morning at 11 o'clock when, of course, the latest shooting happened, and that was pushed back to noon. And now, as we approach 1 o'clock, we don't know when that's going to happen.
We got to get out of here and control the narrative.
Evidence as well.
Right, and we haven't seen an update from DHS for some time. I believe it's been at least an hour or more, but we will go over it just in case you haven't heard what DHS is saying. They say DHS law enforcement officers were conducting a targeted
Yeah, we heard that. Thank you. We heard that.
Renee Good! Renee Good!
Pardon me, man. I'm a reporter. Would you mind if I interviewed you?
No.
Is that how you're feeling?
Not at all.
Not at all you don't mind, or not at all you don't want to?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
My name is JT. This is my cameraman, John.
Hi, John.
How do you want to be identified?
I'm Ron Easton.
Ron. Can you spell that for me really quick?
First name Ron, R-O-N-N. Last name Easton, E-A-S-T-O-N.
Ron, when did you come out here and what prompted you to get in the streets?
I have been in the streets for the last 11 years against all of this bullshit. I came out
Get
here
a job,
after I saw
Ron.
that man was murdered at my home today. Put 5 shots in his body. And he had a conceal and carry permit, and they just killed him. They murdered that man.
Because he came up on the officers with a gun.
Body counts are now piling up in the state of Minnesota. We are a peaceful state. This is a resilient state. You just saw 50,000 people in the streets of Minnesota.
Minnesota sounds like a horrible place to live. Dear God. And it's freezing all the time.
These guys to clean up their bullshit.
Maybe we should nuke Minnesota. Put a 1 inside the chat to nuke Minnesota.
Much pain on this state because we are a blue state. Because he can't stand Governor Walz. Because he can't stand the fact that he has never won this state, and he will never win this state. It is my job at this point to do all I can to make sure that every Republican that is responsible for this gets voted out of office.
Rebby.
And I will do this until my dying day.
Kami, oh my God, you guys.
It is my oath to defend this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I will die doing that.
Give it to Canada? I like that. Well, how about we trade Canada, Alberta for Minnesota?
You said all of this. Can you describe how this is a continuation of activism you've been doing for those last 11 years? What's the through line? Really draw it, make it clear for me.
The through line is the persecution of people of color.
Yeah, man, that's it.
Called, African countries shithole
Jesus
countries.
Christ. They are shithole countries. They are shithole countries. They are. They're not as good as us.
I will not allow that to happen as long as I am alive.
Oh my God.
We are human beings who deserve the respect that we've earned. Period.
Does this feel like the country that you signed up to serve?
No. This is not the country I fought for. Not at all. At 76 years old, I don't want to be here. But I'm compelled to be here. I will continue to be here. As long as this takes place, I will be here.
What was that version of the country or the ideals that you did feel you were signing up to serve? What paint me that picture of that idealized America. What should we be aspiring towards?
Freedom. Freedom and the liberties that people have died for in order for us to have. They're just taking it away. The voting rights, gerrymandering in states, basically saying that people of color don't matter because your vote doesn't matter. That is exactly what's going on here. I will not.
Gerrymandering states based on race is not American.
People need to understand that this is
everyone is the same in America. You don't gerrymander voting districts based on race.
This is not going to be tolerated.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Oh my God. Spartan says wrong. Ricker says TDS can be fatal. I mean, I gotta go change into some shorts. I'm burning up in here. I love that I'm gonna be wearing neon pink shorts, a tank top, and these people are being crazy in the streets in like 0-degree weather.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Everybody tuning in. We are out in Minneapolis, Minnesota, right outside
Our
of the vicinity
streets!
of All Donuts.
Our streets!
Agents and
Our
American
streets!
people within the vicinity here. So please do take a look around to the left. You'll see hundreds of Americans who are turning out to speak truth to power. And on the right, you will see a few agents getting themselves within the vicinity. Now, if you're wondering where the garbage cans are, the American people effectively had torn into the vicinity using garbage cans to keep their vehicles out of reach. And it was a very inspiring moment.
Yeah.
Please do take a moment of your time every day. If you're not already following this account, if we get shut down here on TikTok, we will
Oh my God, this sign. Same shit, different hat. Oh my God. Idiots. Absolute morons.
You can subscribe to that channel. Or just look up Johnny.
Absolute morons. Vice City says it's freezing everywhere else. Well, I love the free state of Florida, my man.
First question for you is, how do you want to be identified?
He doesn't.
Just a local guy. I'm here with just a local guy. And what prompts a local guy to don ski goggles, a respirator, and get into the streets?
A fascist government that has taken all care of citizens out of
You
their
see the
lives.
transparency in all of this as well.
Right, and the government terrorize and frighten us. ICE is doing no protection. I have only seen them terrorize my fellow community members. I have seen them provide zero value to our community. And if they're going to keep coming out and killing us, I just don't know what else there is to do.
Other than to
Stay
be in
home.
the streets, do you feel
Stay home and follow the law. How about that?
Government by its use
Welcome
of
in,
force
Elite
now
Domer
shooting,
Tasmache.
killing
Nice
two
to see you.
people in Minneapolis.
Absolutely, it frightens the shit out of me if I could say that.
But yet you're standing here.
I don't know what else there is to do. We're at the end of the line, and it needs to be stopped.
When you say it needs to be stopped, really spell out what needs to happen to make you feel safe, to make your friends, neighbors feel safe in their communities right now.
We need federal agents out of Minnesota. Their presence here.
No, what we need is illegal aliens out of our country. Thank you very much. You're right, Stuff and Audio Books. The best is yet to come now that you hit that follow button, Valley Hope.
And I will be fighting for our freedoms on the streets.
Florida Pats, what's up, Florida Pats? Elite Domers, welcome in.
Modern America today.
I think it's going to depend on each person and what they feel comfortable with. Right when the government is out here killing people with no recourse, right? I understand people's fear. The greatest thing you can do is help your communities in need. Find the people who need the most help and be there for them.
Here we go. Here we go. We're getting some action again. We told you to move. We brought in the tank. What do you want? We told you 17 times.
Wasn't clear to me what led up to that.
What do you mean it wasn't clear to you what led up to that? They told you for 17 minutes to move down the street.
Protesters are just content standing there, and then all of a sudden, law enforcement starts throwing tear gas.
American flags in the chat. Let's go. Law and order, let's go.
Trying to safely make our way out of that cloud of tear gas.
Oh, Jesus, this poor lady, what the hell is she doing here?
You see,
what are these people doing?
when agents use tear gas, when authorities use tear gas,
Oh, you can get arrested for throwing that back, young man.
including the elderly, I mean, it affects entire communities.
Let's turn up the let's turn up the noise on some of this other stuff, huh?
And again, these
No, I don't want to listen to the news people.
Agents, these are not the federal government. This is local authorities who are doing this. Let's get out of here.
Oh, look at that great aerial shot. Down in the corner.
Safe distance. It looks like authorities are.
He threw it right at him.
The tear gas canister just behind John.
This dude's here for his Instagram photo.
Off to the side, behind a car, taking shelter.
Ballyho, little Philly, welcome in. Nice to see you.
There's more tear gas being thrown behind where we're standing right now, so we're going to try and move and get beyond it before it builds up and trap us in the middle of it.
Chabs, nice to see you. Welcome in, Chabs. We were going to be playing Grand Theft Auto right now, but I shot somebody in Minnesota, so here we are.
Yep, you good? Yep.
That's right, Vice. GTA Real World instead. That's right, Vice.
People from the distant sirens. And you can see there at the end of the street, law enforcement leaving the intersection. You see that ambulance?
Is there anything happening anywhere else right now, or are we just seeing demonstrations in Minnesota? I would think that things would pop off in California. I would also think things would pop off in New York. And Chicago, I would believe that they would pop off as well. Is anything else going on out there? Sharon's here?
Tear gas to the entire neighborhood. And it's that mirroring of tactics.
Woke says this is what happens when you get a 5-star wanted level and try to fight back. Florida Pat says just here so far. Okay, cool.
Feel as though there is no meaningful distinction between the federal government and local authorities when that happens. We're watching people move down the alleyways here.
I agree, Aviator. I agree. I'm a little on tilt, though, because I was planning on having a fun Saturday. And this is fun. I am having a good time.
Law enforcement leaving to the east along 26th.
All right, so what happened here? Law enforcement left. They abandoned, and now they're moving back into place? I mean, what the hell are we doing?
Yep. We're keeping our head down right now just because there's a lot of stuff flying through the air.
Wow, crazy.
The spent tear gas canisters and water bottles at police if they leave the scene.
Why are the police leaving? Cottonwood says this is more action than January 6th.
And now you see people building those barricades again. This time right at the intersection of Nicolay and 26th.
Where are all these supplies coming from?
Which is where we had heard the scene of the shooting was.
Ooh, Trump just posted. Let's take a look at this. Trump just posted. All right, let's read this. This is the gunman's gun, loaded with 2 additional magazines and ready to go. What is that all about? Where are the local police? Why aren't they allowed to protect ICE officers? The mayor and the governor called them off? Question mark. It is stated that many of these police were not allowed to do their job, that ICE had to protect themselves. Not an easy thing to do. Why does Ilhan Omar have $34 million in her account? And where are the tens of billions of dollars that have been stolen from the once great state of Minnesota? We are there because of massive monetary fraud, with billions of dollars missing and illegal criminals that were allowed to infiltrate the state, though the Democrats' open border policy. We want the money back, and we want it back now. Damn. Those fraudsters who stole the money are going to jail, where they belong. This is no different than the really big bank robbery. Much of what you're witnessing is a cover-up for this theft of fraud. The mayor and governor are inciting insurrection with their pompous, dangerous, and arrogant rhetoric. Instead, these sanctimonious political fools should be looking for the billions of dollars that has been stolen from the people of Minnesota and the United States of America. Let our ICE patriots do their job. 12,000 illegal alien criminals, many of them violent, have been arrested and taken out of Minnesota. If they were still there, you would see something far worse than what you are witnessing today. I mean, I don't know, bro. How about the Insurrection Act? I'm done with fucking tweets and truths. How about the Insurrection Act?
To tear gas Minneapolis residents.
Thank you, Woke. I think I did okay reading that.
What's happening out here is a scene that would not have happened had the federal government just not opted to shoot a second person. Shoot and kill a second person in Minneapolis. This crowd gathered to protest.
It's time, says Little Philly. It is time, Little Philly. It is time.
By federal immigration agents who are ostensibly here on a mission of safety, so the administration says.
My friends, if you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Only 31 likes? Are you kidding me? Let's go, Dome. Come on, hit that like button. We got a goal of 200 likes today.
But in effect, what is actually happening is that American citizens, and certainly immigrants who don't have criminal records, are also being detained.
Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here today. I'm Gregory Bovino, and I have the privilege and honor of leading the United States Border Patrol and Customs and Border Protection here in Minneapolis. Some of those brave men and women of Border Patrol and Department of Homeland Security law enforcement join me here today to show support for all federal law enforcement who have been under constant attack in Minneapolis for weeks now. This morning was no different.
Welcome in, D-Way.
At 9:05
Dealine, welcome in.
Central Standard Time, as DHS law enforcement officers were conducting a targeted operation in Minneapolis.
We're going to mute that for now.
Illegal alien, Jose Huerta Chuma. You can see this illegal alien on the screen to my left and right. That is Jose Huerta Chuma, whose criminal history includes domestic assault to intentionally inflict bodily harm, disorderly conduct, and driving without a valid license. During this operation, an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol agents with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. The agents attempted to disarm the individual, but he violently resisted. Fearing for his life and the lives and safety of fellow officers, a Border Patrol agent fired defensive shots. Medics on the scene immediately delivered medical aid to the subject, but the subject was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect also had 2 loaded magazines and no accessible ID. This looks like a situation where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement. Then, about 200 rioters arrived at the scene and began to obstruct and assault law enforcement.
Let's fuck them
Crowd
up.
control measures have been deployed for the safety of the public and law enforcement. This situation is evolving, and more information is forthcoming. The officer was highly trained and had been serving as a Border Patrol agent for 8 years. The officer has extensive training as a range safety officer and less lethal officer. As mentioned, this is only the latest attack on law enforcement. Across the country, the men and women of DHS have been attacked, shot at, doxxed, had their family members threatened. And, as we have seen, more than 100 vehicle rammings over the past year against federal law enforcement. We will not allow violence against our law enforcement officers, and we need state and local help, state and local law enforcement, to help us coordinate to get violent criminals off the street. Mayor Fry and Chief O'Hare just a few minutes ago did the opposite of that by omitting the fact that the suspect had a gun
That's
and
what we were
magazines
saying
full
during.
of ammunition.
That's what we were saying during their press
In
conference.
what looks like a situation, again, where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement. I want to reiterate what President Donald Trump, Secretary Kristi Noem, myself, Director Marcos Charles, and so many others have said time and again. If you obstruct a law enforcement officer or assault a law enforcement officer, you are in violation of the law and will be arrested. Our law enforcement officers take an oath to protect the public. We go to work every day to protect our friends, our neighbors, and our fellow citizens. The fact of the matter is that the law does not enforce itself. It takes men and women who are willing to risk
Where
their
are these
lives
people even going?
to enforce it. The men and women of CBP and ICE.
And how did they
law
get so many
enforcement are
gas
highly trained
masks?
professionals who love this country and do this work because they want to leave their kids and their grandkids a country that's safe and secure. Questions? Allie, this situation again is evolving. This situation is under investigation. Those facts will come to light. This particular incident is being investigated just like we investigate other similar incidents like we've done over the past several years. It's in the hands of professionals. Those facts will come to light.
All right, going on to the next question. So, did he have an additional gun, or was the gun moved from the scene? And I watched the video from start to finish of that woman who was wearing the red jacket, and it doesn't seem like he pulled the weapon at any point. So, does the account come from the agents? Did they say that he pulled the gun before, during, after? When does the gun come out?
Again, this situation's evolving. This is under investigation. Those facts will come to light. But let's take a look at the gun. You can see the gun here on the screen there that individual possessed. It appears to be a semi-automatic, high-capacity type, possibly a Sig Sauer 9mm.
All right, no more questions. Sorry, no more questions, sir.
Why no more questions?
Oh
If
boy.
the
And,
dude,
obviously
if the
reporters still
dude
had a lot of questions, as do we. That last reporter.
If the dude didn't pull out the gun, this is going to be a big problem.
Senator Bovino said it's under investigation, so we still don't know if he actually pulled the gun.
We don't.
That's what I was just saying.
He came at them and was armed.
If the dude didn't pull the gun, this is going to be a big, big problem.
So just a tremendous number of
His
questions.
statement was, quote, during this operation, an individual approached agents with a 9mm handgun, end quote. They tried to disarm him. but he resisted, and then Commander Benoit said, fearing for his life, the agent fired defensive shots. But
okay, we got another. We got
handgun.
another.
What we do not know if that handgun was visible.
We've got another angle of the shooting. Let's go over here, folks. One second. I want to make sure, 1 second. I want to turn off everything so that the only thing that we're hearing, and we'll do the Riot Watch transfer when we come back into here. I want to turn off all the sound right now so that we're only listening to this. This is from another angle of the shooting, everybody. We got to, if he didn't pull out the gun, there are going to be freaking riots tonight.
Go. What the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck, people? The fuck is wrong with you? Honestly. Oh my god, you fucking people, man! You're fucking killing us! Why would you do that? Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe I'm seeing this! I can't believe I'm seeing this! Oh my god! Come on, come on, come on, come here, come on! Come here. It is.
Did you see a gun? Did you see a gun, chat? Did you see a gun?
The best is yet to come.
You're right, Ricker. The best is yet to come. Now that he hit that follow button, definitely riots happening tonight. We got ourselves a riot watch. Oh boy. Ooh, there's gonna be a riot. Ooh, there's gonna be a riot. They're gonna hit you with a club, spray you with a lots of water. Yeah. They're gonna hit you with a club, spray you with a lots of water. If you've never been to a riot, you better come here tonight. Wear your black, wear your black, and don't forget to wear your black tonight. Don't you know it's alright? Alright, let's pull the dome. Let's pull the dome. Let's get some
horror and mourning and anger all rolled up into one.
Let's get some sound going. Let's pull the dome. If you saw a gun, If you saw the gun, put a 1 inside the chat. We will be able to keep track of your votes. If you saw a gun, put a 1 inside the chat. If you didn't see a gun, put a 2 inside the chat. If you saw the guy pull the gun, put a 1. If you saw the guy not pull a gun, put a 2.
For their federal government to stop brutalizing and stop killing them.
Mr. Rotella did not see a gun, so I'm going to put a 2. I did not see a gun.
Community looks like.
Taz Brachet says he was paid to get shot. He was paid to get shot. Well, I don't think he's going to collect on that. Wild scenes. Wild scenes. I personally did not see a gun. We got to be authentic when we talk about these things, my friends. I did not see a gun.
I'm seeing people.
D-Way says, I'm going to wait for the body cam footage. Good call, D-Way.
So we're trying to get closer here.
This is going to be a scene. All You Can Eat says, but did the agent feel a gun? What do you mean, like in his holster or something? Ballyho, oh, the megaphones have arrived. Thank God, someone's here to yell at us. Oh boy, what a shit show. Okay, we can only watch one of these. I can't listen to the echo of her.
Alex Preddy was shot this morning by ICE. Renee Nicole Good was shot 2 weeks ago by ICE. Keith Porter Jr. was shot 2 weeks ago by ICE. And black and brown people have been screaming about these problems for years. They are apparently claiming that there was a weapon on him that was taken after the fact. Have you guys seen the video?
Once this video comes out that we just watched, it's going to get crazy.
Standing up for their community. Say their name.
Vice says, you don't scream into a megaphone, retard, says Vice.
Alex Preddy was killed right there. They left his things in the street.
Why are you wearing a mask?
Because they know that they are murderers, and they have nothing to protect them except the fascist state. Shame! We have formed a barricade. We are keeping this block from 26 to 27. Nicholas is our block.
Oh boy, this is their block on autonomous zone. Autonomous zone. We got a new Chaz, that's right, All You Can Eat. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, we're done with the news. Let's find another I'll find another streamer for us. This one could be good. We need to keep this block. That's wild. That's wild. They're riling them up.
Keep this block. Keep this block. Keep this block. Keep this block. Keep this block.
Holy shit. Welcome into Just Terry Ballyho. Dealing RN says pull all the federal funding now, says Dealing. Welcome in, Dealing. Nice to meet you.
We are here to enforce our fucking rights. We are violating our rights. The only thing that will save us is community like this. Midterms will not save us. MPD will not save us. The federal government will not save us.
Well, I agree with all of that.
Power belongs to people. Now, I want you guys to sing a song with me for a second.
Oh boy, let's sing a song, guys.
Alchemize this pain into productive energy. Alchemize this pain into sustainable solutions. All right? Repeat after me. Hey-oh, we won't be silenced while our friends are gunned down. Hey-oh, we won't be silenced while our friends are gunned down.
Why do we always gotta sing something?
We won't be silent while our friends are gunned down. Hey-oh, we won't be silent while our friends are gunned down. Hey-oh, we won't be silent while our friends are gunned down. Hey-oh, we won't be silent while our friends are gunned down.
This is a pretty bad song. Hey, welcome in, Seth Ballyho. Nice to see you. Salty Alaskan Rambo, what's up? Nice to see you. Ballyho. 2 thumbs down, says Vice City. Yeah, it's not a good song.
Will you be silent?
We hope. At least.
Silent while our friends are gunned down. Hey-oh, we won't be silent
D-Way says Mr. Rotella would make a better Riot song. Thank you, D-Way. Terry joining us. What's up, Terry? Welcome in. It doesn't even rhyme, says Terry.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Please continue. Please continue to show up. Please continue to fight back. It is up to us. My name is Kylie Molinar. I live in this community.
Hi, Kylie.
We will not tolerate the violence here. Chinga la migra. Chinga la migra. Chinga la migra. My descendants are the Mexica warriors, and we have brought ourselves to this cause. Our relatives
Great.
here have endured in this cause.
Great.
Ice agents come here in fear. We come out here with no fear as we go against these people with weapons. All we have is our spirit. That is what they want to take from us, is our spirit. That's the one thing that these enemies will never take from any of us, our spirit. Ice! 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 I will not stand here and see our relatives be taken down. An unarmed man was just killed today. They took a 5-year-old Latino boy. This is getting out of hand. They are using our children to this one. They're going after our children, our family members, our neighbors.
These people aren't here to listen to speeches. They're here to burn things.
How does it feel to come into the land where we fight and endure, even in the coldest of weather? They tried to bury us, but they didn't know that we are seeds.
Not afraid. Not afraid. They are there to show they care more than you, says Sharon's here.
While you slip on our ice and cower in fear behind our backs and guns, we come unarmed. Our strength is our community, our spirit. We are Minnesota. We are not afraid.
Got it, lady. Got it. Got it, lady. Send in the tear gas. Anything says you should be afraid, says anything. Okay. Vice says, ice them up, take a fire plane, and drop water, says Ice. Or Vice, I like that. Okay, this is definitely going to lead to something. They have completely taken over a block. They want to take over a block from, I don't know, 167 to 176 or whatever the hell. Most likely not going to end well for them.
You are listening in on that fury.
I don't know.
That the people of the Twin Cities are feeling for their federal government right now. And the joy and solace that they are finding together.
I don't think that they like Trump. This is going to be wild. What's up, UFO Johnny? UFO Johnny says, unlawful assembly. This is a pretty big crowd right now. They're taking up the whole intersection. If DHS is trying to corral them, it's going to be crazy. They got to make them go one way or the other. I haven't seen any windows being broken yet. I haven't seen any vandalism happening yet, so that's good. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 4 minutes so far, my friends. I mean, who is this lady that just showed up with the megaphone?
Thank you, guys. Is going to be complicit in the kidnapping and trafficking of people. Our America's going to stand up and fight back.
Ah, boy, oh boy.
Our streets.
Chap says, the smell of baking banana bread is giving me the munchies. Enjoy that bacon, chaps. M. Wow says, how about that? My mommy just called to check in on me, says M. Wow.
From holding it up above his head for so long. I mean, you can feel the passion here in this crowd. You can feel the power of these
We've been on board with this guy a few times.
You can feel that you're among history here.
He's not.
That has not been lost on me.
He's not on our side at all, but he does do a good job.
Thousands of people out in downtown Minneapolis just yesterday for the general strike, and now the thousands who are here on Minneapolis' south side today, as another person was shot and killed by the Trump administration. A second life taken from this community that can never
Ballyhoo
be
Elite
given
Dumber
back.
Palms, welcome in.
There
Nice
is
to see you.
There is no reparation. There is no justice. No full justice for the loss of a human life. It cannot be made whole.
Little Philly says, where's the American flags? They don't own one, Little Philly. It's kind of hard to get one there if you don't own one. I've got like at least 12.
And trying to find solace
I got one on my desk right here.
A sense of community together. And that's very palpable here on the air.
Looks like a scuba diver, says Vice.
The turnout is all the more incredible because
no, we will not subscribe to his channel,
right
Aviator. We will not.
I don't know exactly what it is, but it's below zero right now. And yet, you have thousands of people who have taken to the streets for hours. For hours in the streets right now. Because a 37-year-old man was shot and killed.
Was he 37? I heard 51.
Trying to make themselves sound justified in taking another human life extrajudicially. For the second time in just a few weeks.
As of right now, Mr. Rotella did not see the guy pull a gun. So this is going to be an interesting day. We do want the body cam footage to come out. But I thought that you were holding down this block.
When you blow here, blow.
Oh, you want like hot air?
Why is she in charge? Who is this?
Oh, I see.
Ricker says, they're just fags, says Ricker.
Oh, shit, man. Look at my camera, bro.
Roasted? Oh, man. Yeah, Woody.
It's all good, bro. It's all good.
Miss Bossy Britches, says Vice City.
The best is yet to come.
You're right, oh Mitchell. The best is yet to come now that you hit that follow button. Welcome in.
We're moving with the crowd.
We're going to hang out for who knows how
Nicollet.
long today at this point. But this is how we always cover Riot Watches. We always got multiple angles from multiple people on the street. We try to have a good time as we're doing this. We usually do have a great time while we're doing this. Should we put on some music while we're walking around? What are we in the mood for? 80s and 70s? That's what I'm in the mood. I'm always in the mood for that. Karma Chameleon, says Vice. Come a chameleon. '70s will go with this vibe pretty well. '60s protest songs, says Aviator. How is there not, at this point, how is there not playlist of that? Let's look that up. 60s protest songs. How many years Methylene walked down before you call him a man? All right, let's put that inside here. Ricker says, "Oh shit, I like a lot of shit in the street," says Ricker. Yeah, it's gonna be wild today. It's a wonderful world. Woke says, "Play Bob Dylan." I love me some Bob Dylan, I do. OMG, Tim Waltz.
And you demonstrate it every single day, and we damn sure know who these people are.
1 second, we're going to start this over for everybody. Tim Waltz coming to the mic. OMG. Let's mute that. Let's stop the music for now. Good idea with the 60s, 70s protest songs. I'm down for that. Let's go to Timmy Waltz.
Thank you all for being here.
I got him turned up all the way. 1 second. We need a better feed than this, Sharon's here.
Well, as I said last week, this federal occupation of Minnesota long ago.
We need a better feed than that. We can't even hear the guy. Hold. We will bring you Tim Waltz as soon as we can find a better feed.
This is my cameraman, John. My name's JT.
And who are you with?
Status Quo or online.
Oh my God, who are you with?
Okay.
Oh my God.
First of all, how do you want to be identified?
You can call me Josh.
Josh. Thank you for talking to us, Josh.
Thank you.
Like I said, the first thing I wanted to start with is just processing your emotions in this moment. We're standing here after a second person shot and killed earlier today by immigration enforcement agents. The second person killed this month by immigration enforcement agents. How would you summarize your emotions in this moment?
At first, it was just utter sadness and then disgust. And then that turned to a quick boiling rage. The audacity of this government.
We're gonna have to wait till afterwards. Their whole thing is bad. Their whole audio feed is bad.
And sure, it's the second shot, not the first died by hands of ICE. There are people in detention who were killed, outright killed. There was one who was recently pronounced dead by homicide because.
1 second, we'll find it. There's no reason to rush.
That's whether they're going to be playing a role in keeping the people.
There we go. That's much better.
And rage. What is the point of having a nation if we cannot even protect each other and ourselves?
Yeah, so true, bro. Oh my God, tell me more. All right, boom. Tim Waltz coming up.
Hennepin County Sheriff with State Patrol Colonel and General Mankey, the Adjutant General of the Minnesota National Guard. Well, as I said last week, this federal occupation of Minnesota long ago stopped being a matter of immigration enforcement. It's a campaign of organized brutality against the people of our state. And today that campaign claimed another life. I've seen the videos from several angles, and it's sickening.
Can you hear him, or do we need to wait for another video? I can barely hear him.
But I have a strong statement here for our federal government. Minnesota's justice system will have the last word on this. It must have the last word. As I told the White House in no uncertain terms this morning, the federal government...
Barely. Okay, no, we're not going to do barely. We need to make sure that we can hear what we're listening to there. So we'll come back to Tim Waltz as soon as he's done and the people fix the audio.
ICE gets out. They leave the city, they leave our state, and they never come back. That's what I want. I want peaceful resolution. I want them to just leave. Leave us alone, leave our citizens alone. If not, I hope that we continue with what we've been doing, which is holding them accountable, keeping eyes on them, recording them, following them, and making sure they're not hurting other people, other innocent people. That's what I want to have happen, is they need to be held accountable. And today, I hope that our message is heard. Our message of get out. We no longer want you here. We never wanted you here in the first place.
That's the same message that the governor delivered earlier today, said that the Trump administration should remove all agents from Minnesota immediately. Is there anything more that you want to see from your state, your local leaders, from the nominal opposition party in this country, the Democrats, in this moment?
I want them to actually do something. They're doing nothing. Ooh,
I want the Republicans to do something too, bro. I want the Insurrection Act 4 months ago.
Supposed to be doing, but they're not protecting us. I can't say exactly what they should.
If we would have implemented the Insurrection Act when we were in Chicago, when we were in Washington D.C., this would not be happening right now.
March with us. Have your agents stand by and keep things civil and supportive. Officers are obligated to hold other officers accountable and hold them to the law. What are they doing? They're not doing that. And we need to
this guy looks like the quartering.
He's doing nothing. He's standing by doing nothing.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the time. Josh, before I let you go, is there anything
nice
else you
shorts?
want to
Thank
say
you,
while
Ricker.
had this platform?
Free state of Florida.
Stay safe out there, everyone. Keep it peaceful where you can, and keep yourself safe, and stay warm.
You stay safe too, Josh. Thank you very much for the time. I appreciate it. All right.
Aviator says, build a wall around Minnesota. I like that idea. Okay, we are going to find, I'll be bringing you guys Tim Waltz as soon as we can find a better audio feed. It's bad on all the feeds, so that's not us. That's on whoever set up their audio, probably Sam. Where did, like, look at down here. Where did they find all these freaking trash cans, and how are they in the middle of the street all of a sudden? Like, how is that even possible?
Pardon me. I'm a reporter. I'm out interviewing people about how they feel.
All Americans to see the decency that this state is.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
And the horrific
scene.
No, let's wait till we can find. We'll find something and we'll bring it to the big screen. They've been practicing in Roblox, says Woke.
There you go.
The best is yet to come.
You're right, Book Wench. The best is yet to come now that you hit that follow button. Welcome in, Ballyho. Thank you.
Courtney, can you spell that for me really quick?
Courtney.
Thank you very much, Courtney. My name is JT. Cameraman's name is John.
was
So
the
I
best
first,
the
like I
state will
said,
handle.
I'm asking everybody, how are you feeling in this moment? We're standing in an intersection where
Okay, that's better. It's only in one ear, but it's better.
Shot and killed the second person now in Minneapolis this month.
But we will
How
do
are
our
you
best to
feeling?
find it. But
Enraged. How dare they?
People
How
in
dare
Minnesota
they come
do
to our
it.
city?
Think
How
about
dare they
with
kill
no-
my neighbors in the street like dogs?
This is gonna work.
And
This is gonna work.
To abandoning our values. Well, they're dead wrong. We'll keep the peace. We'll secure the justice with our neighbors, and we'll see this occupation.
We don't have it from the beginning.
Minnesotans and Minnesota law enforcement that continuously is being denigrated by this administration will continue to be the adults in the room, the professionals in the room, the decent human beings in the room that will keep the peace. With this, I'd like to turn it over to Department of Public Safety Commissioner Bob Jacobson to update you on the situation as we know it. Thanks, Bob.
Thank you, Governor. I'm Bob Jacobson, Commissioner of Public Safety for the Department of Public Safety, and again, it's my honor to serve in that position. A man was shot and killed this morning in Minneapolis. I want to pause and remember what cannot get lost in this moment. A man died. His family and friends are feeling unimaginable heartbreak and trauma. And I know Minnesotans and I know our community will rally around this man's family and friends to support him. I also understand clearly that people are upset. They're scared, they're confused, and I want to assure you that this state's public safety officials and our local law enforcement partners are doing everything in our power to get answers, to help return a sense of normalcy back to our communities.
I mean, good luck with that.
You have the right to demonstrate peacefully. We recognize that demonstrations are often driven by strong emotions, beliefs, and a desire to be heard. But please, please remain peaceful. And I want to say it again that because it is important and it is critical. Peacefully demonstrate. By doing so, you help local authorities to get answers.
They're not going to do that.
To do our investigations. By remaining peaceful, you help ensure nobody...
Was the guy that got shot white? Do we know that? Can we confirm that?
...else may be killed or injured. The thousands and thousands of people who gathered yesterday in Minneapolis proved that Minnesotans can make their voices heard peacefully, and they can do so without violence, and they can do so without destruction. And state resources are available and ready to support our local law enforcement partners as requested. And those resources include the Minnesota State Patrol, the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, and the Minnesota National Guard. With that, we'll stand for questions.
Ken Bernal with Carolina. Governor, you've made this request before. Is there any reason to believe that it will be answered differently? Have you had any conversations with the president, with the federal government, and is there any indication that they are going to pull out or back down?
Well, I spoke twice this morning shortly after I received the call of this shooting. I spoke with the President's Chief of Staff, and first request was to get her people out of there, to get these federal agents out of there. They were going to cause more chaos. And second call is, with no uncertain terms, that we will investigate this. We will not be stonewalled. What we've already seen, and you saw it this morning, before any investigation is done, you have the most powerful people in the federal government spinning stories and putting up pictures, and unrelated people who we don't know anything about, and a picture of a firearm.
Okay, yes he was white, says Sharon's here. Here's a picture of the dude right here. This is the guy that was shot. Okay. Well, in that case, the city might not be burned down tonight.
To try and spin a narrative. And I ask Americans, this will end when enough Americans say this will end. Do I have any confidence Donald Trump will do the right thing? No, I don't have a lot of confidence Donald Trump will do the right thing. I do have a lot of confidence that the majority of the American people will do the right thing. And I think there cannot be very many people across this country looking right now, after all the reporting that's been done, after everything that's been said under the pretense that they are here about immigration reform, and quit referring to these people as law enforcement. They are not law enforcement. We have law enforcement who do an incredible job. And to listen to Greg Bovino denigrate the work of our people who are out there cleaning up their mess. No, I don't have a lot of confidence that he himself will do it. But here's what I do have confidence in. There's a whole lot of Republicans, for whatever reason, cannot find their spine But they might find the ability to know that they're not going to win another election as long as they live unless they stand up for what's right and stand up for the rule of law and stand up for human decency, and that's the moment.
So then, just a follow-up, because then if that is not the case, what are the people of Minnesota supposed to do who are in the middle right now? Because if they Stonewall and you're trying to investigate, is that forcing?
Yeah, no, it's a good question. And look, I speaking to the people of Minnesota right now, I hear that scream from you, and I'll continue to plead and ask you for peace. And I know
We do
the
want to
answer
keep
is
the Riot
you
Watch
ask us for
sounds
peace and we
going
give
too.
it, and we get shot in the face on the streets coming out of a donut shop. We cannot give them what they want. I don't know how to say this in so many terms, to watch the madness that we've witnessed over this last week coming out of the White House. And
What's
what
up,
it's
show?
doing
Welcome
here.
in, Elite Domer.
My confidence is, and I say it to Minnesotans, as I've said, exercise your First Amendment rights, speak out, bear witness and document legally. But I understand the risk in that. And I understand the courage that it takes to have people out there doing this. Thank God we have video, because according to DHS, these 7 heroic guys took an onslaught of a battalion against them or something. It's nonsense, people. It is nonsense, and it's lies. So my confidence is this, Minnesotans. You know who you are, and you demonstrate it every single day, and we damn sure know who these people are. The American public knows.
Thank you, Sharon's
and this
here.
needs to be the event that says enough. Go ahead. No, I'm up front.
I mean, so far, I'm going to say it again, I did not see the guy pull a gun. It's going to be weird.
They were blocked from accessing evidence. Has there been any suggestion that BCA is not allowed to do this investigation? Do you have officers on the ground?
If they have footage of the guy pulling the gun, we need to see it now.
The question was related to whether or not the BCA is on the ground currently with the investigation, and a reference to previous investigations that the BCA have attempted to be a part of. What I'll tell you right now is that we no longer have BCA agents or public safety, state patrol, or Minneapolis on the ground at that crime scene.
Is that an instruction by the federal government, or did you pull your agents out?
What I will tell you, and not to get further into the investigation, but DHS pulled out of the scene, leaving that to Minnesota State Patrol, Minneapolis. We did not have enough resources to be able to hold that ground safely, and we had to leave that scene because of the number of people that were available and the safety of those in the public and the safety of our teams. We were able to get there, but at that time we were not able to hold that scene to do a crime scene investigation. I can't talk any more about those details.
Who is handling the investigation, if not either DHS nor state officials right now?
We'll have more on that, but the BCA is engaged and involved, and we are working at the request of the Minneapolis Police Department on this.
What's up,
on the
Rex?
scene
Welcome in, Ballyhope.
In this investigation. So we are there, we're available. We want to make sure that we continue to work on this and engage with our federal law enforcement, but at this point, we don't have anything more to share about the crime scene. Again, we were not able to hold it. We wanted to make sure and keep people safe, but federal law enforcement left the scene and left us there.
Governor Ernesto, within your time, have you activated the National Guard? I noticed.
Book wench, jumping in the chat. Everybody say Ballyhood a book.
Can you tell us whether they're going to be playing?
I love books.
Yeah. Yes, the answer is yes, we have, as we said last week, and we staged those troops. I'll have General Menke talk about where they're at, and again, use this as an opportunity to stress to Minnesotans the frustration you have, and as you saw this, they killed a man, created chaos, pushed down protesters, threw gas indiscriminately, and then left the scene, and then we're left to clean up. I understand the anger. I understand trying to parse who were the law enforcement on the scene when you got there after a man was killed is difficult for the folks who are out there. But I can't stress enough, our goal, and I'll have General Menke talk about what the role of these Guard troops are in conjunction with incredible work from the Hennepin County
Welcome to the Dome,
Sheriff's
Book wench.
Office,
Nice to
from
meet you. I'm
Mutual Aid
Mr.
across,
Rotella.
and of course the State Patrol, of trying to get to the point where what we're saying is we can handle this and Minnesotans can express their First Amendment rights and have our folks on the streets and get these people out of here. And so, John, if you want to talk a little bit, but the answer is yes, there's activated. He can talk to you about numbers.
To be clear, that they're activated different than having them staged.
Yeah.
So the question is, what's the National Guard doing right now? So we have, we have been on state active duty for over a week. So we've had soldiers prepared in the metro area to respond in a much rapid
you're right.
manner than if they were
whatever the hell
mobilized.
name that is. The
So
best
we have
is
a
yet to
request
come
from
now that you're
Hennepin
here.
County
Thank you for
Sheriff
the
to
follow.
support them, and that is to help them.
How the
free up
hell was I
additional
supposed to read
resources
that?
for other work that they need to do. And we have started coordinating with them this morning on that.
Raj? We're going with Raj.
First area of support.
Or Wilco.
Will be,
We'll go with
assisting them
Wilco.
with their requirement to provide security.
Thank you,
to the
Wilco.
local
Welcome in.
building. So we'll be helping them there. And then we are in parallel planning with other organizations within the state of Minnesota, to include the State Patrol, the Minnesota DNR, and other local agencies to render assistance if requested.
Could you say how many are now employed?
I would say that the number that we have is adequate for the requests that we have right now, and I will also tell you that we are bringing more resources that will be able to respond in a timely manner that are not fully mobilized yet, but we are mobilizing more soldiers as we talk at this time. I'd like not to get into specific numbers for an operational security standpoint, but
I mean, they need to
right
send
now
out
we
the
have all
National Guard
resources
big
to meet
time.
the requests that we have.
I would note on this one, too, that we'll be billing the federal government for the cost of the National Guard because they are incurring the costs that are falling on us by their reckless actions. Yes, sir.
You alluded to this earlier, but are you rejecting the narrative that has been presented by federal officials that this man, this 37-year-old citizen of Minneapolis, posed a threat to these agents? And are you rejecting the idea that he played some role with his weapon in leading to
I'm rejecting the rush to judgment within 15 minutes of this, which they did last time. That's why you need to have a fair investigation, and that's why a
What's
video
up,
can
Wilco?
show
Welcome
one
to the
thing,
chat.
But what happened beforehand? But they already will slander this individual. They've already made this the case, and I will just say you will all start to see it, and some of you probably have. There's multiple angles of this.
Hey, Knife,
And
what's up, my man,
I'll go
Elite
back to what
Domer?
we talked about before. They're telling you not to trust your eyes and ears, not to trust the facts that you're seeing in front of them. And at some point in time, your reporting, and I think the reporting this week has been spectacular across Minnesota, that there's not two sides to every story. But in this situation, what I'm saying is we need to have a fair investigation, understanding what's happening, and held accountable. We continue to hear, and we heard it from the vice president, that these folks can do whatever they want. They can have full immunity. And what I'm telling you is they will not. There will be justice to Minnesotans. Continue to gather the information. So I won't say where it is because I think it's irresponsible to make that judgment. But what I see with my eyes and what you're going to see with your eyes makes that pretty hard to believe. And I would
thank you,
imagine
Sharon's
as a
here.
federal
After this,
officer, they would have
after the
come out
press
and sounded
conference,
like
thank you,
these
Sharon's here. Remind me then,
professionals
please.
sound and say we need to gather the information, we need to gather all the facts, we need to put them forward, and then we can make some informed decision based on the fact. They've written the narrative already, and the audacity to critique the police chief of Minneapolis after what work that those heroic officers are trying to do, and to be critiqued by this guy.
Oh, God.
I don't know. I've said it a lot, but America, as you're listening, enough is enough. Enough is enough of this. End this. End this. And we see them moving to Maine. If you're in Boston, you're in Chicago, you're in Philly, you're in Miami, it doesn't matter. We can't live like this. Our children are in trauma. A 5-year-old.
Man, we should have been.
And the Spider-Man. Is there not like some narrative to throw around, to parade around in some coat you had made and act like you're a tough guy or whatever? These are people's lives, and we have rule of law. So
we should have been
let the investigation play itself
all
out.
in on mass deportations on day one instead of just pussyfooting around and letting this happen.
Is there a single case in American history where you just
we fucked up the Epstein files and we fucked up mass deportations?
I'm proud of Minnesotans. I'm proud of law enforcement here and our partners, and we'll get to the bottom of it. I think we have time for another one. So, yes, ma'am.
What's up, Captain?
They're calling on state and local law enforcement to, quote, help coordinate to get violent criminals off the street. What's your response to that?
I'm better off to let these guys, the professionals. I have my thoughts.
So the question was, what are we doing to assist federal law enforcement on getting violent criminals off the street, if I understand the question? State and local law enforcement are always ready and willing and able to arrest violent offenders. We do not stand down from that, no matter where we get that information from. If there are violent offenders or violent criminals or violent crimes, we will investigate and we'll bring those to justice.
Oh, hi, Aria.
If the federal government would like to work with us, to continue to work with us as they have in the past, to locate those violent offenders, we are always open to those discussions.
Aria the
and
cat,
always,
everybody.
Willing to assist.
You love her. We know you love her.
We do not ignore that. We are ready and able, and we do that.
Hi, miss.
All of you, as
Hi,
part of
miss.
the media, hear us arresting violent offenders all the time. We have not stood down. That is our mission.
Welcome in, Slugger Ballyhope.
The federal government is not alone in arresting violent offenders. State and local law enforcement does that every day.
We
At
do
great
have an
risk
Aria
to their
emoji
life.
if you guys want to
At
use
great
it.
risk to the community. We do it because we want a safe Minnesota, and the federal government is not the only one to do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All righty,
And
and that's
Governor
it.
Walz wrapping up his news conference with DP.
Oh no, our main stream has ended. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, what are we gonna do? Oh no. Alert, alert. What's this? Look at that doofus. Thank God you're not watching with that doofus, huh? Look at that doofus. Poor guy. I don't mean that, everybody. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. I'm a good guy. I don't mean that. All right. We need another main shot. Let's see. What are we going to go with here? What are we going to go with? This is from earlier today.
We ask everyone to remain calm.
Yeah, that already happened. How about we do this? Boom. Is that what we're watching down below? I don't think so. It might be. It is. Okay. We'll find another main shot for us. Maybe we do the triples up top. Bam, triples up top. And we'll find something else for the corner. And we'll get that music going again. Mr. Rotella, professional streamer. Thank you, Sharon's here. I hear you. Thank you. We do need to feed Austin. There we go, and we're back. All right, I'll be right back. Let me feed my dog. I'll be right back. Good boy. Good boy. Hello, how are you? Illy Dummer Rum joining us. Nice to see you, Rum. Rum says, Happy Riot Day, everybody. I have a feeling there might be one tonight. Let me help my dog get back to the bed. Oh, you want some water? It's another day of riots. I know. Hey, what's up, Luke Ballyho? Luke says, oh, an early dome. Well, when I shoot somebody, we go live. Chaos is great for live streaming. It is. Sedan says, and every one of their phones have been pinged, says Sedan. Oh, yeah, sure. They're going to get the January 6th treatment. Yeah, right.
The best is yet to come.
You're right, D. Sylvie. The best is yet to come. Now that you hit that follow button, welcome in, Ballyho. Don't Stop Believin' joining us, Ballyho. Don't Stop Believin'. Nice to see you, miss. Love that name, Dome Stop Believin'. What a great name. Orem, did you pick that name out for your sister? Dome Stop says, what in the world is going on? I'm so out of touch with the world since India. ICE shot another person in Minneapolis, so that's where we are. Yeah, Fireball, baby, let's go. God, I hate Fireball. Put a 1 inside the chat if you like. Let's do a poll about Fireball. Let's do a poll about Fireball. Let's see. Put a 1 inside the chat if you like Fireball. Put a 2 inside the chat if you don't. We will be able to keep track of it right there. What is Fireball? It's a sugary cinnamon whiskey that gives you an instant hangover the next day. Oh, Lenny likes the Fireball. Ballyho, Lenny. Welcome in, Wallflowers. Nice to see you again. Woke says Aftershock Red was a popular club shot similar to Fireball, says Woke.
Jordan River has bodies floating, but you tell me.
This is when I think of a protest song, this is what I think of, Ron. The brink of destruction. Not a lot of Fireball fans inside the chat. Me neither. Me neither. Sharon here says, are you drinking Fireballs today, Mr. Rotella? God, no. God, no. I'm a basic cheap beer guy these days. We're drinking Bush. We're drinking Bush today, everybody. I don't know what would make me drink hard liquor anymore. And if I was, it would be freaking gin and tonics. Tanqueray and tonics are what Mr. Rotella likes. With a lime? Oh my God. Now we're talking. Ron Ely Domer, treasurer of the dome, says fucking shit up. That's what I like. We're on the brink of destruction. Florida Pat says, I like vodka tonic myself. Lime, yum in the hot summer. Yeah, dude. Or miss. Which Florida Pats am I talking to right now? We've got so many couples that join us for the dome. Remember, my friends, the couples that dome together stay together. Elena Mercara inside the chat. Nice to see you, Kara. Welcome in. Ron Cargo says, look at it this way. All the paid protesters are in Minnie. All other cities are left with the flunkies. Florida Pat says, it's the Mr. right now. We're trading. Mr. was here. I was cooking, taking turns. Love it. The couples that dome together stay together, my friends. What? Who's that up at top of the? Did you see that guy at the top corner there? There's a guy on the top of the building. Florida Pat says, I like tequila in my Bloody Marias. I've never been a Bloody Maria guy. I might like it. I've never tried it before. I am a Bloody Mary snob. Like, I love Bloody Marys. I'll go out of my way. If I visit a city, I'll look up best Bloody Mary in the city, and I'll go out of my way to find it. I love Bloody Marys. I've found some great bars because of that philosophy. Back in the day when I used to go outside my cabin. Hey, what's up, Brad? Elite Domer Brad joining us. I'm gonna turn off YouTube and Twitch.